Hello guys, welcome back to Kids Quarantine Chef videos or episode 3. If you did not check the other 2 videos out, be sure to check those out. I made guacamole and I made chocolate covered pretzels. Today we're going to be making salmon, but we're not going to be making the salmon, we're going to be marinating the salmon. Alright, so I've already got my salmon cut up right there. If you guys want to take a minute and cut that up as well, you can. And before you do anything, make sure to wash your hands. Alright, so the ingredients are, of course, some salmon. I have a little less than a pound. Some peanuts. I'm using cashews because our family really likes cashews. Some salt. I'm using Morton salt. Hoisin sauce. Oil. Red pepper flakes are optional. Cilantro is optional. And the cashews are also optional as well. And we also need cauliflower. I'm going to do half the recipe, so you can do the math and do it yourself. So I used about 3/4 of a pound of cauliflower. The recipe calls for 1.5 pounds. And guys, before we get started, ask a parent 2 things. Ask them if you can use raw meat and where to use it. And ask them if you can preheat the oven to 425 degrees. All right, so I already have the cauliflower made. So it's in there. I peeled a little, I took it off of the head of the cauliflower and I poured 1/2 tablespoon of oil in and 1/8 teaspoon of salt. All right, I'll say that again, 1/2 tablespoon of oil and 1/8 teaspoon of salt. All right, so you guys can pause the video and take a minute to do that. And remember, I'm doing half the recipe, so if you were doing the full recipe, you would have used 1/4 teaspoon of salt and 1 tablespoon of oil. All right, so I have my salmon cut up. I am going to bring it over to my tin foil. And then wash my hands because I don't want to touch the jar with raw salmon. All right. All right, so now the hoisin sauce. I'm gonna use 1/2 tablespoon. I'm gonna do half of this for the first piece and the other half for the second piece. I'm just gonna pour a little. Guys, don't pour it if you are afraid you're gonna pour too much. All right. Make sure you get it all around the salmon. So now put that in the sink, and now you're gonna put your cauliflower around the salmon. Make sure you have enough for both. Alrighty, so that's about enough for that. I'm gonna move the salmon into the middle a little more. So now I got that. It doesn't have to, if you guys wanna put crushed red pepper flakes on, you can. Since I already have raw meat on my hands, I'm not gonna do that. But if you guys wanna do that, you can. And right now is the time to do that. Maybe you put a few pieces like that. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm gonna put that piece and that piece in there. And that's probably the best I can do right there. And then I'll use the rest of the cauliflower, put it around here. All right, and then you will fold this up and you'll have 2 fillets. If you want 4 fillets, that will be the full recipe. So 4 of these if you do the full recipe. I hope, oh yeah, and so you chop up the peanuts maybe with a spoon, and then you can peel the cilantro. I'm doing half the recipe, so I would use 1/8 of a cup. So I hope you had fun making yours. Put it in the oven for 15 to 17 minutes. And then you should have, or until the cauliflower's crispy on the top. And then you should have your salmon and it will be ready to eat. Hope you had fun, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!